The other day I made this video here. You can see lots of books, plenty of books, Rome and Jerusalem, then Paradise Lost, then Mein Kampf 1984 by George Orwell. So in this video I will just share you plenty of books. The other day I visited a library that is called Batighor, that means the lighthouse of Chittagong. I mean, this place is really lighthouse of Chittagong, believe me or not. Here you will get lots of books, as you can see, short stories. So and literature of other languages. It's a huge collection. You can't even believe, until you visit the place. These are the books of Humayun Ahmed sir. Then after that you will get the books of maybe Jafar Iqbal, then other writers. What I will say, it's a kind of amazing and unique experience, believe me or not. The day I visited this place, I just understood that the life is very short. I visited this place several times, but I couldn't make videos, or I didn't make videos. There are plenty of books out there we didn't read. Life is very short, but there are lots of things to do, and among those things I believe reading is one of them. But people don't like to read, and nowadays we don't like to read. These are the books of economics and banking. We don't like to read. We like to Facebook, we like to spend time on YouTube, we like to have fun. We don't like to read, and including myself, including me. I don't like to read nowadays, and I didn't read maybe in my lifetime. Believe me or not, I did everything in my lifetime, but I didn't read. So only one thing maybe I didn't do in my lifetime, that is called reading. I did everything in my life. That's it. If you have the opportunity to come to Chittagong, or simply if you live in Chittagong, you can visit this place. These are the fictional books. Fiction means not in reality, in imagination. This is called actually fictional book. As you can see, Dan Brown is a mesmerizing writer. I read maybe a few pages of him, not that much. Yes. After that, poetry and mythology. Poetry, already, and mythology means it's a kind of imaginative story. Then drama. I believe Shakespeare is the most important dramatist in the world. I love him because of some of his writing, particularly Macbeth, Hamlet, other writings as well, but Macbeth and Hamlet I like the best because I like tragedies. Then biography and autobiography. These two words, I know students get confused. Autobiography, whenever you are writing a book about you, that is called autobiography, and someone else is writing your book. And classics means something that is called the standard of something, that is called classics. There is a classical period of each and every literature. In Bengali literature, Rabindranath, Sharotchandra Chattopadhyay, Nazrul, they were the classical writers. At the same time, there are lots of classical writers in English literature as well. So it's a kind of amazing experience that day I visited this place, because you will not leave the place except any book that you need. Plenty of books, more than sufficient, huge collection they have. Look at books, that will help you to recite poems. So there are plenty of. Then politics, books of, I cannot believe it. How many books Rabindranath Tagore wrote? Books of, health. So we don't read, literally we don't read. And nowadays our habit of reading is decreasing and really decreasing day after day. We don't like to read, and we don't like to know. We like to have fun. We like to have some cheap laughing, cheap fun. That actually, I believe those fun don't last. So if you read a book, it will give you a kind of pleasure, believe me or not. That anything cannot give, in your lifetime. So that's why I urge each and everybody should concentrate, should inspire, should motivate yourself, I mean himself or herself, and at the same time the people surrounding you. I mean that together we can create a habit to read, to change our mentality, to change our habit, that I mean reading is important, to make our children to understand that reading is important, reading is powerful. Baby, it will give you plenty of things: how to talk, how to eat, how to read, how to keep yourself healthy, wealthy, mentally, physically. How can you think better? So lots of things. So stay blessed, stay happy, keep learning, keep watching my channel 7 Minute Learning. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Thank you very much.